Kickstarter is the obvious choice for any startup, right? Want to manufacture a new product? Kickstarter. Creating a video game? Kickstarter. Exploiting Stan Lee for money? Kickstarter. It's right for most people, but wrong for Sipful. Our water bottle was inspired by the patients at my nursing home job and designed specifically for them. I often watch these seniors and people with disabilities struggle with technology, and it wasn't until later that an important question hit me. How can we expect our core users to navigate Kickstarter when many of them struggle with basic online interactions?
Caregivers would make the purchases, not our end users. We figured younger, more tech-savvy family members or healthcare staff would handle the buying. But something about this approach always bothered me. Why were we designing a product to promote independence while simultaneously creating a purchasing process that forced dependence on others? At the end of January, Len showed me this video.
It's rare to see yellow teeth that's untreated.
So notice the sounds on top of the visuals. The glove getting stretched onto the hand, and immediately the first snapshot is a guy's teeth with this black background. It's strange, but it works.
Then in February, he sent me this.
If you look at their website, it's very clean, it's very well done. They have GIFs with a little headline, a little explanation. It's almost like a storybook, like a children's storybook.
You can see how our mindset transformed through these videos. At first, we were captured by Sina's viral marketing approach.
This is the playbook of TikTok content creation.
But Jordan's message was a wake-up call.
If you really want someone to come to your store, believe that it's a high quality product and they can trust putting their credit card information, you're gonna have to do a lot more to convince these people that you're an actual brand.
Around that time, I also saw this video by Alex Hormozi.
He asked me if I want to buy the bottle. I said no. But you know what? I'll give you 20 bucks just for trying. And he was like, okay, well, let me go get the card processor. I start driving away. He's like, hey, man, I'm about to get the thing. And so I said, listen, man, as soon as the customer says they'll give you money, shut up. As soon as someone offers you money, always have a way to process the money.
This made me realize that while some supporters might follow our journey for months without losing interest, others might want to back us immediately. We needed a flexible approach that could accommodate all types of support.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I hear you. You hear me?
What started as a content brainstorming meeting on March 1st completely changed our approach to Sipful's launch. Sina's video had initially inspired us to meet about viral content. But after watching Jordan's video just before our meeting, our focus shifted to something more fundamental.
I was thinking like the first 2 months, we just work on polishing the website.
The plan was to collect emails on our landing page, then redirect everyone to Kickstarter once our campaign launches. While accessibility was always important to us, we had somewhat accepted that the Kickstarter crowdfunding process wouldn't be as accessible for our users. Despite Kickstarter's challenges, we realized our website needed a complete redesign to look more professional and build trust. I found myself obsessing over accessibility details. Where should buttons go? How high would someone need to reach with their thumb? What font size would be most readable for users with vision impairments? That's when the contradiction hit me. Look at the typical Kickstarter user. Tech-savvy, early adopter, comfortable with new platforms. Now look at many of our potential users. People who often prefer familiar, straightforward shopping experiences and may struggle with complex interfaces. What was the point of meticulously designing an accessible website if we were just going to redirect everyone to Kickstarter during the campaign? I searched for alternatives. Car.co, while initially attractive for its low price, was too limiting for e-commerce and customer acquisition. Squarespace's limitations with product galleries and text placement made it impractical for our needs. I even contacted web developers, but their quotes put this option out of the question. None of these felt right until I discovered Crowdfunder.
Can't we just do this on our own site? Like, is it even possible? We thought maybe, and built it as a proof of concept. And then when it worked really well, that became the Crowdfunder app.
Shopify with Crowdfunder offered clear advantages. We would have complete control over user experience. Users would encounter a familiar shopping interface. The same site continues after the campaign. We would pay a manageable monthly fee for both services. And it offered the supported flexibility I was looking for.
A lot of people have never pre-ordered anything on Kickstarter, and they don't even know what it is or how to use it. There's this whole element of trust that if you're an existing brand, your customers already like, know, and trust you. They're used to shopping on your website. So why not just keep that there versus be like, hey, we're just going to do this other thing you may or may not have heard of before.
We're currently building our Shopify store with Crowdfunder. The contrast between our original website and what it is now shows how our priorities have shifted. Our biggest lesson has been that best practices aren't always universal. What works for most products might not work for Simful, especially given our unique audience. We don't know for sure if this approach will work better than Kickstarter, but we're willing to take a chance to find out. So, if you'd like to support Simful early or follow our journey throughout this whole process, visit haveasimful.com or subscribe.